Oh, Jesus. So I thought that was one of Discord's internal sounds for a second there. Oh, Jesus.
Good. Got you on your toes.
All right, looks like we're live. I'm just going to play a quick ad. It won't be long. Bear with us. Check out the fully Ramblematic merchandise in our Second Wind store. There's t-shirts, stickers, pins, a fully posable magnet of mead you can put on your fridge, dishwasher, or meth lab. Go to shop.secondwindgroup.com and check it out. Yes, just reminded us all to post merch ads on our streams, and I want to be a good boy who does what he's told.
Yes. Good call.
Hello everyone, welcome to Yahtzee Tries. I'm Yahtzee. Jack's here today.
Hi.
Filling in at the last minute because Marty's house exploded or something.
Or something. We haven't heard from them. I can hear sirens all the way from Milwaukee. We'll find out later.
How are you doing, Jack?
Joe, what a wonderful day, Yachts. It's a Wednesday, the summertime, it's getting warm weather, and you're playing 2 games with dudes in armor.
Games I know nothing about. That's kind of my preferred way to go into a game.
Oh, okay.
That joy of discovery. First one, of course, being Voidling Bound. I didn't know about it, but it came out more or less today and seems to be doing pretty well sales-wise. Although the window thinks the name of the game is Voidling Wrangler, which makes you wonder if that was a working title. And they rejected it because it sounded too much like a kind of Jeep. Hey, someone's been playing this.
What?
And it wasn't me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I hate when there's 4 difficulty settings. I always try to take the one right in the middle.
Yes.
And you can't do that when there's an even number.
Wrangler, Fighter, Adventurer, Collector. So Collector's like story mode.
Yeah. A Wrangler. Oh, that's where the Wrangler comes into things.
Ah, sure.
Well, I guess I'll go with Adventurer, because it says it's the balanced experience.
Oh, well, there you go. Not Fighter. Not Wrangler, but Adventurer.
No. I'm a lover, not a fighter, as you know.
Magma 2050, thanks for the Prime sub. Celebrating 1 year since you showed me that I was entitled to divert some of my money from landing in Jeff Bezos' bank account and into the pockets of people I actually like. Thank you, Magma 2050.
Yes. Some people still earn money besides Jeff Bezos.
Well, I will happily siphon off the fractions of pennies.
Yes.
Yeah, if you have a Prime subscription, you get one free. You get one free Prime sub a month. You can spend it on us or just spend it on anyone you watch regularly. It's free money.
Some evil world-threatening thing appeared, and they decided to call it the Legion. I was betting on the Blight, but apparently it was a different Dead by Daylight villain.
Blight, Legion. You know, a lot like zombies, there are just a finite amount of those words, right? For like things that you can call like an oncoming force.
I mean, Bungie have kind of gone through them all. The Covenant, the Cabal, the what's your face?
Right. Hello, Mopman. Yeah, Marty's having some technical issues. Weather is bad in his neighborhood, so he's having some technical issues. So I'm here jumping on Fungus Finder. Thanks for the bits over in Twitch. Jack and Yahtzee. Celebrity couple name would be Yahtzee or Yak.
Yeah, I prefer Yak by the sounds of it. Well, this game's got some production value. This cut has been going on a while. Apparently
is that value or is that padding?
I don't know, but you know, it's better than just kicking you straight into a crafting survivathon sandbox and then leaving you to it, like quite a lot of indie games do now. But apparently, this is a creature-collecting third-person shooter, is what the Steam tags would have you believe.
Okay.
Where we play as a water cooler that walks like a man.
I like it. I like that stubby little helmet. Look at that. He's a chode of an astronaut.
What is going on there? It's just like, do we breathe Nickelodeon gack? Is that how this works?
In the future, we all breathe gack. Why not?
They're just running through Quake
Oh.
4.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Pure Pyro over in Twitch says, Jack, did you hear that Duskers is getting a sequel? One, I don't believe you. Two, I'm looking it up right now. Three, if it is, I'm there day one.
Yeah, you're a big Duskers fan, ain't ya?
Big Duskers fan. Big Duskers fan. Mostly because of how weird and how weird the control scheme is. It's a very unique control scheme, and it's incredibly immersive.
All right, then. I think I tried it. Didn't really take as much as it seems to have taken to you.
Yeah, it's all right, and it doesn't take with everyone. Oh my God, Duskers 2.0 official trailer release. It's absolutely happening. Hold on, I'm going to wishlist it on Steam right now. Pure Pyro, thanks for the heads up.
All right.
That's exciting.
Just given some advice by Captain Janeway.
Mm-hmm.
And already I've got a sinking feeling because I hate when a hub map is too complicatedly laid out to find everything. I always had the problem with Marvel's Avengers.
Oh.
Like you want like a hub map that was like the helicarrier, and they were like,
yeah,
everyone was in weird, hard to find, tucked away corners.
Yes, yeah. It's the same. It's the same with like Dark Souls 2 or 3, where you have to like Dark Souls 3, especially when you have to go around Firelink and like talk to 3 different people, and they're a hefty hike away. And it's like, couldn't we just sit next to each other? Everybody, couldn't we just sit next to each other?
Like Doom Eternal was even worse for that. And you were the only guy there.
Right? I could have put all these things right next to each other.
I'm getting very Journey to the Savage Planet vibes from the main character.
Yeah. I like it. I like this style. I think he looks cool. He does have a Game Boy on his hip.
Oh, God. We're making friends.
Totally.
I think we've found our first Pokemon, I mean Voidling.
Pal World unlocked a hidden something for people. We want to collect Pokemon and shoot Pokemon with guns. So, why not?
Man, a whole game of yes, you can pet the dog.
First of all, hell yeah.
Okay. Oh, you can pet indefinitely. Like you have to stop the pet.
God.
You have to press a lever to stop the pet, like he's some kind of monster. Yeah, it just keeps going. I mean,
how is Toffee in the pet situation? Cookie could be pet all the time, every day, and is upset anytime you're not petting her. How does Toffee fare that way?
Toffee's happy to lie under a blanket by himself, but if I like give him a taste, he never leaves me alone. Like, I'm sitting on the couch. I like scratch behind his collar. And then he'll like just stare at me until I do it some more. Eventually he'll start like rubbing his head on the couch as if to say, see what you've reduced me to.
I have to do it myself.
Okay, I got stats.
A Queepec. You have found a Queepec.
Well, can't go wrong with attack damage if you ask me, where RPGs are concerned.
Absolutely.
Oh, we can rename it and change its color scheme.
Yeah. Oh, I love it already. Personalize your Pokemon.
1 second.
Oh, you need your keyboard. This is wonderful footage of Yahtzee's forehead. Big.
All right. This is how I'm going to bond with this animal.
You beaky twat.
You beaky twat.
I never liked twat. I prefer twat.
Well, I think twat only really works with the British accent.
Yeah, I agree.
Piss off, you twat. Oh shit, my Nickelodeon gack got hue shifted. Am I going to possess Beaky Twat? And will I be the Beaky Twat?
What?
Oh my goodness, it's true. I am the Beaky Twat.
Oh my god, so is this also going to be a little Metroidvania where you need different animals to do different things around the world?
Oh, I'm down if it is.
Oh, that would be cool.
Loot, eh? I think perhaps this might be leaning towards extraction shooter sort of area.
Oh, interesting. All right.
Whoa, okay. I've got a special ability that makes me dash.
Ooh, little jump dash.
I can shoot with my beak, with my twatty beak.
Blop, 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 blop. Perfect.
I've got a melee attack, and those are my 3 abilities, by the looks of it.
All right. All right. I like it. De Toasty Tart, thanks for the super chat over on YouTube, saying, Jack, I just watched The Empty Man. In my opinion, one of the great underrated horror films. He said they say it was interesting. I didn't dislike it, but I feel the cult was attempting to explain what didn't need explaining. I'd rather the big bad be unknowable. 7 out of 10. I'm comfortable with a 7 out of 10. I'd go as high as 8. I think it gets extra points because it was one of those movies that kind of got buried in COVID times, and it's hard to come by. And it's just a movie that people should know about, and not enough people do.
All right then.
But yeah, I think 7 out of 10 is fine. Where do we go? Incarnadine giving some gift subs over on Twitch. 1 to me. Thanks, Incarnadine. We appreciate that support.
Well, so far I'm not seeing much reason to not just shoot everything, rather than use melee attacks. Maybe more melee-focused combat will come in later.
Yeah, maybe one will do like devastatingly strong melee and super weak. This my guess is they're going to start you out with like a balanced Pokemon.
That's interesting. Like I use up stamina by shooting and doing. Okay, shooting uses up stamina. I got that. But you mash the X button to make the stamina come back.
Oh,
so it's like reloading, but where you also mash the button.
All right.
Yeah, I got a good feeling about this one.
Nice. Nick Knoll, thanks for the super chat over on YouTube, says, hey guys, have you ever had any personal correspondences with CGP Grey? He's on record saying Yahtzee personally inspired him to start his entire career in art style and is also a big RLM fan.
I have heard it said that I inspired him. I don't think we've ever personally corresponded, though. I mean, he's welcome to say hi on Blue Sky or something.
Right. Yes, I haven't kept up with, I know he podcasts a lot recently. Obviously, I keep up with his videos. I haven't kept up with a lot of his work recently, but yeah, big fan. Big fan of his work. I think we had a very minor like Twitter interaction after I wore one of his shirts on a Best of the Worst. But that's about it. Not we didn't converse after that or anything, but
well, I think we've all had minor Twitter interactions with everyone.
That's as close as I can come. But I do like that CGP Grey. Good fun videos.
I think my most recent one is that I occasionally exchange little Blue Sky exchanges with Alistair Beckett King.
I don't know who that is.
He's an English comedian who does a lot of viral video stuff. But he's been on actual telly and everything.
Nice, I like it. Leighton has been a member. Leighton591 has been a member of the Green Gang for 29 months. Can't believe time passed so fast.
That's nearly all the months.
That's all of them. Congratulations. That's right. Just about 2.5 years we've been a business. Can you believe it? Time does fly. It's been crazy. I have Duskers on my wish list, but forget why. Listen, Duskers is not for everyone.
Yeah, it's certainly got a vibe.
Duskers is not a game for everyone. The main way you interact with Duskers is by typing command prompts with your keyboard to make little drones explore derelict spaceships. And it just scratches that itch for me.
I used to use those really simplistic art programs on the school computer where you'd like type in directions for the cursor to take, like turn right 90 degrees, go forward like 50 pixels, and it would draw a line, and you'd have to draw pictures like it was an Etch-a-Sketch or something.
I don't remember that. I've never used anything like that. No.
I
That's amazing.
think it was called Logo, the program.
Okay.
But yeah, it was like programming and art combined. Which is how, which is apparently like the essence of how vector graphics works.
Okay.
I was watching an interesting video about it.
Neat.
Like if you remember like the old classic Sierra adventure games like King's Quest, instead of like putting art files into the game, because obviously there wasn't enough disk space, they just put like drawing instructions in code. Like draw a line from here to here, draw a line from here to here, fill this bit, fill that bit.
Yeah.
So it was literally just like a list of code instructions to create a piece of art, and that's how they did it. That's how they fit it in.
That's really neat. I like that. What a clever workaround.
Cleanse the wibbly wobbly purple badness goo. That's the only thing
God.
wibbly wobbly purple badness goo in video games is for.
Are you telling me this is also Mario Sunshine?
I think if we were going to list every single game where you have to clean up wibbly wobbly purple badness goo, we're going to be here a while.
I love Mario Sunshine. I love cleaning up goo in games. And I get to do it as a beaky little bitch. I'm in.
Twat.
Well, we've had disagreements on how to pronounce that, so I went with something a little more American.
Fair
bitch. Let's see here. Fungus Finder, thanks for the 50 bits over on Twitch. Since your dad's of Second Wind, baby made big poo-poo. Congratulations, please.
Congratulations. I mean, my question is, where did the big poo-poo end up? Because that's important context.
One, big poo-poo means healthy baby. That's great. Big poo-poo in potty? That would be great.
Yeah,
that would be big news. Yeah.
Yeah, I shared that with the rest of the Second Wind staff on the staff meeting the first time it happened with my youngest.
Yes. Oh, it's once they are comfortable using the toilet by themselves, it is game changing as far as being
man,
is concerned.
you barely have to supervise them at all.
It's delightful and glorious. The thing people don't realize about very young children or children in diapers is the amount of things you have to take with you when you leave the house is ridiculous.
I know. You can't just like casually go on a walk.
Ugh, no.
Yeah. I mean, my youngest finally got out of diapers. I'd like forgotten how to spend time because I had so much of it all of a sudden.
Right?
I mean, they play together. They talk to each other and play together. What the fuck am I supposed to do anymore?
Yeah, it's a little... it's wonderful and a little terrifying. It's great. It's great. So, however your baby did their big poo-poo, congratulations, Funkus.
I mean, obviously, I have to be on hand for the times when they start yelling at each other and the hissy fits begin. I have to say, all right, let's talk about this.
Yep.
Like, okay, you tell me the story, then you tell me the story.
Take them into separate rooms.
Yeah, she didn't want to play the game the way I wanted to play the game. Well, she didn't want to play the game the way I wanted to play the game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, looks like I've saved the day. And my theory that this was probably an extraction shooter of some kind appears to be somewhat confirmed. Cleansed.
Explain to me what an extraction shooter is. Maybe I'm unaware. Maybe I don't know.
You know, like Helldivers. You get sent in, you kill a bunch of dudes, you complete your objectives, you come back.
Oh, okay. Neat. Neat.
And then you do it again forever.
Forever. Talk, walk talk points out just as MIDI for music. Instead of like putting music in, they just wrote code to tell the music program what to play.
Yes, that's how MIDI worked. I mean, that's why the way MIDI sounded depended on what sort of MIDI chip your computer had. Oh my god, it's the sexiest scientist to ever walk the earth.
Shit. I'm so wet.
Look at those look at those distinguished grey streaks.
Oh, his piercing pink eyes? I can't, it's hard to tell.
He's a world-class geneticist according to his subtitle, and I got to say that's a WCGILF.
What?
Never mind.
Oh, I get it. Okay. A wikiglyph.
Yeah, a Wookiee gilf. A Wookiee
A
gilf.
wikiglyph. Let's see here, Sir John Arbuckle over in Twitch. Does Yahtzee have fondness for King's Quest 3, where young Gwydion must stop evil wizard Mananan?
Yeah, I've played it. It's probably my favorite of the really old school King's Quests. In that it's got like some interesting conflict and plot going on. It's not just you are a king on a quest. Do the quest.
Mananan.
Oh hey, I'm evolving beaky twat.
Oh.
It's Spore. It's Spore on top of being everything else. So we can evolve into a pyro element creature. If we're still making the Pokemon comparison.
Yeah.
Or
a Bulbasaur.
This changes it to organic. Yeah, plant, basically. Yeah. Okay, do we want fire or plant?
I'm always a big fan of poison. That's my usual go-to, even though I know that is less effective than fire. Fire is usually the more effective of tools.
I think it doesn't really matter, because it says both of these are effective against legion spawns and some other unknown faction. Well, I'll go with fire. Man, he's such a beaky twat, he's got 4 beaks. Look at that.
He's so beaky. Leighton591, thanks for the super chat over in YouTube, says, rewatching all of Adventure is Nigh. Jack, you're a wonderful DM. I love how, let's see, I allow dice rolls and player choice to influence story regardless of how plot shifting they are, rather than sticking to how originally planned the story, like certain other D&D podcasts. Oh, damn. Shade thrown. Well, thank you, Leighton. We appreciate that. Yeah. You know, that's my background, comedy and improv. And really, like, just hanging out in general, right? Like, when you are around other people, if they want to talk about something and they're excited to talk about it, go that way.
All right. We could improve the abilities of this specific species of Voidling.
What? That is a massive upgrade tree.
Yeah, on top of the previous upgrade tree we just used.
Yeah.
Okay. Rapid fire faucet. Turn into a minigun spitter. Increase dash distance. Increase melee damage.
Well, obviously we don't give a fuck about melee damage.
Quick dash for evading incoming attacks. I thought we already had one of those. Oh, it's already unlocked.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes. Also, we've only got one thing. What a tease. Okay, we unlocked the Slurp Rocket, which sounds a little tawdry.
Yeah, that sounds gross.
I can increase the fire rate. That sounds good. And increase damage. I'll do that as well.
Oh, nice. Increase the fire rate of your Slurp Rocket. Nice.
Oh, I've got an ultimate. I guess I want an ultimate ability as well.
Oh, great.
Increase melee damage. Increase dash distance. Nah. Increase projectile speed.
Oh. Increase speed and fire rate? Yeah, interesting.
Explosion radius.
Also,
that sounds good.
Also, Leighton591 with another YouTube super chat saying, Yahtzee, love your funny moments in Adventures Nigh. As well, still laugh every time I see the sync VTT dance with Jesse. Here's my big dono to channel.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work, team. Thank you, Leighton.
We kind of fell off that in the latest season.
In season 4, it just happened organically, and there was a few times where I think we were trying to push it again, and it's like, you know what? If it's not going to happen organically, we don't want to. We don't want to push it.
The moment was gone.
Yeah. But yeah. Obviously, we have a lot of fun with Adventures. Now we're glad that people like it. We like it. That's all that really matters. I hear there's big thunder outside. I think the storm's coming my way.
Oh,
so if I drop off unexpected, it is very rare I'm going to knock on wood immediately, but it is very rare that I lose power here. So that's all I'm going to say.
Man, we should invest in some of those solar panels with batteries I don't think so much about.
Right? Absolutely. Chip7 over on Twitch, gifting 5 subs over on Twitch. Thanks, Chip7. Appreciate that support. And we got some biddies. Hold on. It's hard to see the bits. I know we talk about this a lot. It's hard to see the bits over in Twitch. Oh, here we go. Talk, walk, talk. Kind of excited to see as a player. Okay. Kind of excited to see Jack as a player for the first time as well. Jack, rough estimate, chaos levels will not go down necessarily. Yes, in our channel update video, you got a sneak preview at one of our one shots that Jesse Galena game mastered, and I got to be a player. I was
Crazy.
I was really excited. I don't get to play very often, so when I do, it's very, very exciting. And I try not to be too much of a goblin, though. Maybe I should. I should start like taking out my frustration on all my with all my goblin players.
And back out into the field with Beaky Twat.
Gotcha. Okay. I assumed this was going to be more of a you were out in the field with the beakies.
No, but it says there's creature collecting, so I'm assuming we'll like enlist other, possibly even less beaky twats throughout the course of the game.
Right.
And I'm wondering if like this is a permadeath sort of thing where we keep this character until they die, and we have to switch to a new one.
Oh, yeah.
Because every time I've used this character, I've like upped one of their stats by 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming that's a reward for surviving a round.
Yeah. But you need and I wonder, my big question is, how are you going to catch your next creature? Is it going to be Beaky catching the next creature, or are you going to come down and catch the next creature?
Well, guess we'll find out.
I hope we do. We have so many questions. Let's see here. Sinos the Hedgehog. Good review, but no one's asking for Kane and Lynch 3.
Yes, I know. That was the joke. Jesus. Keep up.
Yacht, you are incredibly quick-witted.
Why, thank you.
This is not saying that the people listening aren't as quick as you. What I'm just going to say is you are incredibly quick, and sometimes it's hard to keep up with your barrage of jokes.
Well, I think it's been like several hours since it came out. Sinus the Hedgehog has presumably had time to think about it. Oh, I got my ultimate. What was that bus?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I have no idea what that bus was. What the hell was that?
I don't know. A bus just drove past the chat.
What? From FG Fagui Kaki Louis sent Park the Bus.
What?
I have no idea what that means or what it is. They sent it? They sent it?
Yes, and a bus presumably got parked.
And a bus got parked? Fagui Cock Galooey? What the hell just happened? Sorry, I'm a confused old man. That's all right. Let's see here. Jam on Toast. Thanks for the YouTube super chat. Wish I grew an extra pair of arms when I had kids. Oh. Fair. Fair. What's going on over here? Sir John Arbuckle with a bit border says, now that your Dark Souls 2 journey is over, have you had any time to find any intriguing indie games? Jack, I tried and failed to get into Mina the Hollower.
Yeah, you bounced off that one, didn't you?
Really shockingly hard. God damn it. Now they're sending me a turtle drinking out of a bottle in chat.
I guess this is a thing. This is a thing.
This is a thing now.
That's all we needed.
Great.
Another thing for YouTube to get you to spend your money on.
Nah. Very distracting. Yeah, I tried to... God, the turtle drinking a bottle.
Man, that's unsettling. That looks like AI art.
I do not like that. The thing is, it takes over the entire Twitch chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't get into the rhythm of Mina the Hollower. I didn't understand... Like, the combat and the platforming felt so clunky that it felt like I was not understanding how to do it correctly, and that just made everything frustrating when I would eventually lose. So I feel like there's something that I'm missing, and that's never a good feeling in a video game.
Maybe you're just shit at games. You ever think of that?
100%. But it's possible that my brain has put too much Dark Souls into it, and so anything now that isn't Dark Souls confuses my fragile and feeble old man brain.
I mean, I'd say Mina's kind of Dark Souls-esque.
You know, like it has its Bloodborne-esque healing mechanic where you take damage and then you have a small window, and then you take damage, so then you have to attack an enemy, which gives you a potential of how much you can heal, and then you need to heal.
Yeah.
And I hate that because, like, you have to go in when it's dangerous and then find a safe spot to heal, which felt very unnatural and herky-jerky to me. So.
Well, for me, the combat in Mina clicked more when I figured that you should ABT, always be tunneling.
Right. Yeah, and I just couldn't get into that good a rhythm. So okay. I bounced off, and that's just the way it is. I'll pick up. I have lots of indie games that I'm looking at, lots of indie games that I'm excited about. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Now that I'm never done with Dark Souls. I'm always playing Dark Souls.
What's your least favorite Dark Souls to play through?
Probably 3. Probably 3.
I'd say the same.
Yeah.
I've only played through it to the end once.
Mm-hmm. It's the most linear of the Dark Souls, and so you have there's less chance for wilder or crazier builds. So yeah, 3's the least amount of fun. I want options, baby. I want options on my replays.
It's funny, I'd have said Dark Souls 2 was the more linear one from a level design standpoint.
Correct. If we're looking at individual levels, 100%. But the options of which level you go to are vast.
Right.
But you are absolutely right as far as individual levels are concerned. One of these days, I do want to go through Demon's Souls again, just because it's been a bit.
All right, let's go back to the hunky scientist.
Oh, yeah.
And
what are you going to give us, Hunk?
What shall I spend things on today?
And you still only have the one... I mean, you've only been playing for a half an hour, but you only have the one creature.
Yeah, I'm waiting for more to come. I want more.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 3 pyromutagens, so I can buy fire hose or explosive shot.
Fire hose.
I want fire hose.
Nice. All right, let's see here. Dave Coulier, super chat over on YouTube. Hi, Yahtzee and Jack. Do you have any interest in the World Cup, or are you completely indifferent?
No. This is part of my evidence for when I say that I'm bad at being British. I don't really like soccer, and I don't drink tea.
Wow. You are bad at being British. Yes, I am also completely indifferent to soccer or football.
Yes.
Yeah. Good on you if that's what you're into.
It's called that because you're supposed to kick the ball around with your foot, in contrast to other games that go by the name football.
Having seen full professional football matches, What I can say is it's slightly more exciting than baseball. Baseball, which to me is the most mind-numbing sport ever to be imagined.
I don't know.
Soccer's slightly more tolerable.
I mean, I've tried to watch American football. Feels like they just stop every 10 yards and argue over where the ball is now.
Yeah, but that's broken up with extreme violence.
Well, maybe it's because I used to do rugby at high school, but if you think that's a violent sport, fucking Christ. I mean, they don't even wear fucking suits of armor when they play rugby.
Right? I'm all for removing all pads from football. I think American football. I think what would happen is we remove all the pads from American football. We would have 1 year of devastation, so many deaths of people still used to hitting very hard. But then after that, I do think we would have less injuries overall. Because you wouldn't be able to hit as hard.
See, when I was learning rugby, they specifically teach you like tackling moves that do not result in hideous brain injuries. That was part of the sport.
Right?
You'd sort of launch yourself at someone and sort of put your head next to their bottom as a nice soft pillow and wrap your arms around their thighs. And that's how you tackle people in rugby.
Nice. Nice.
It's funny to think of how we design a sport around the fact that humans have nice soft bottoms. Makes you wonder what alien species of vastly different physicality would create as sports.
Whatever their soft bit is.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I wake up. More combat damage. I wake up on a daily basis.
A Bailey Dacis? Who's that?
Bailey Dacis.
Bailey Dacis. Oh. Write that down in your book of names.
My name's Bailey Dacis. Damn it, that's a good one. I will. I have it on me. Hold on. Book of names and a pen. Bailey Dacis. You think... And my father has got some words for you. Bailey Dacis. Boom, written down. I wake up on a daily basis. Thanks for the bits over on Twitch. Yahtzee, I found the tone of the British people in James Bond actually cliche-style condescending. While he is the all-time ready, naive Tom Holland kind of working guy who doesn't ask too many questions but gets to play, I feel like this is actually not that dignified of a position, being a good dog to a bad master. Do you share any sentiments?
Well, that's kind of what James Bond's always been about. I guess.
Being a good dog to a bad master?
Yeah, he's always been about doing it for England.
Ooh, fair, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes he disagrees with the best way in which he can do things for England.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, it's always for England.
James, I'm not a James Bond scholar, but I guess from the little James Bond I've seen, he follows orders usually. Yeah. Fair.
Yes. Except when he goes rogue, which he does all the time.
What? He goes rogue?
Yeah. You ever heard the story of George Lazenby?
No, go for it.
I listened to a podcast telling the whole story. He was like a dude, like an Australian dude, who came to the UK, randomly got into modelling because someone in the street said he'd probably be good at modelling. And then he did like one modelling role, and then someone said, "Hey, I think you should audition for James Bond." And he literally just walked in without an appointment and said, "Hi, I'm your new James Bond." And like it just sort of... Obviously there was some more testing after that, but that sort of clinched it for him.
God damn it, amazing.
I know. It's like his story was from the old... In my day, you could just walk straight into a business and hand them your CV and give the manager a firm handshake and they give you a job there and then.
Right? Just walk into a business.
Certainly definitely feels like a story from that era.
Or like, the Tiffany story of just like she was just a girl at the mall and like a talent agent saw her and said, "Hey, can you sing? Great. You're going to be a singer now."
Yeah.
I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. Yeah, things were easier back in the day. I guess technically speaking, you can be a star now. It's just, on YouTube or TikTok or whatever.
Yeah. Put yourself out there. What's the worst that could happen?
Right? Be the best George Lazenby you can be, and just go out there and get stuff accomplished.
Yeah, including multiple sexually transmitted diseases.
Oh, I'm sure.
He was a right shagger, apparently.
Incarnadine with the highlighted message says, soccer is fine. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Sports gatekeeping sucks. Just as bad as game gatekeeping. Fair enough, Incarnadine. I'll call it soccer if I want. Fair. And Fagukali Louie with a super chat over in YouTube says, Jack and Yahtzee, appreciate you both. I'm happy that Second Wind has been so successful. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Fagukali.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that support, and we get to keep making all of these things because of all of your support, not only here in Super Chats, but also over on our Patreon.
Oh yes, and now is a very good time to join the Patreon because our next summer drought vote is going to come up very soon.
That's right. Do you want to vote for the game Yahtzee reviews over the summer drought? You can do that.
Yeah, we're compiling the list as we speak.
Pluggity plug. Absolutely, Sir John Arbuckle.
If you've got suggestions of your own, you can go to the Discord and drop some in there. But the actual vote, is only for Patreon subscribers above a certain tier.
Right.
So
that's right.
Make sure you have a voice, and in doing so, ensure our continued financial solvency.
Absolutely. If you're at a certain tier now, you can watch my latest Patreon exclusive video, which is going through my extensive quiz-style buzzer collection.
Or you can watch my most recent contribution, which was my lore read on the subject of Dead by Daylight.
So many Patreon exclusives. It's great.
Why?
Great. It's great.
Why wouldn't you join the Patreon at this point? You'd have to be stupid.
You'd have to be a real fucking idiot. So much value.
Unlike all these smart, savvy viewers.
Absolutely. All right. Custos Delirii says the slow blade penetrates the shield.
Quite.
Great. I'm not sure what that was in.
Well,
in
it's
context.
just it's good advice generally, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Is that kind of the same as like the best revenge is
served,
a good life?
Yeah, served cold.
Yeah.
It's in the same sort of area. That is the exact same sentiment.
Great. Me Pickle wants to know, Yahtzee, do you have a favorite Bond? Favorite James Bond?
I do. I think I'm a Timothy Dalton man.
Fine choice.
Yes, I've always appreciated his slightly darker take on the character. And Timothy Dalton was in Hot Fuzz as well.
I mean, National Treasure. He's
Yes,
a national.
exactly.
Now he wasn't in National Treasure. He is a National Treasure.
Apparently, he was considered for Bond when they ended up going with Roger Moore. They considered him, but he was too young at the time.
Fair.
And I think I've heard the exact same exchange happened when they were considering Pierce Brosnan. Like, he'd auditioned like around the time Timothy Dalton got in, and they said the same thing. He's probably a bit too young.
Fair.
So just hold it. Just hang in there, guys.
Right.
Okay.
And now they've waited too long, and Idris Elba is too old.
Where am I going? Oh, there's an indicator. Over there is where I'm going.
Good. Yeah, by the way, you just can't go wrong with Timothy Dalton in just about anything. Bond or otherwise. Let's see here. Sir John Arbuckle with a bit border. Speaking of RLM, has Jack ever seen that weird-ass movie Zardoz starring Sean Connery? I have not. Everyone knows of that movie, though. It's Sean Connery wearing, like, the weird red diaper and has the pistols.
Yeah, it's a weird film.
It's weird film. No, never seen it. I don't know if I ever will. That's honest.
Maybe you might see
But I
it
might.
as part of your Red Letter Media content someday.
Right, exactly. You never know.
I found an egg. I suspect some more creature rearing will ensue.
Finally, 45 minutes into the game, we might get a second creature.
Oh boy.
Leighton591 with a YouTube super chat says, remember, folks, make sure Danganronpa doesn't win so Yahtzee can keep up the joke another year.
It's turning into quite an extended running gag, isn't it? This will be the 4th year. First year was Chrono Trigger, I believe. Then it was Knights of the Old Republic. And the year after, it was Sid Meier's Pirates, of all things, that won the vote. And in every single case, Danganronpa came second. Well, I don't know how close a second it was.
I think they were trying to be kind to you with Sid Meier's Pirates because they know you enjoy nautical things.
I suppose. It was a very good game, though.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Let's see here. Over on Twitch, Fungus Finder with some bits says, poor, sweet Danganronpa. I don't know anything about Danganronpa.
It's some kind of anime detective visual novel thing.
Great.
That's sort of a little bit sword, a little bit battle royale as well. As I understand it.
Fair. Gothic Pixie, I'm going to disagree with you. I don't think Henry Cavill should be Bond. I think he would be a very bad James Bond.
Well, he's already known as Superman, isn't there? You can't have two iconic roles unless you're Harrison Ford or something.
I'm gonna say something that might be controversial. I don't know if Henry Cavill is a good actor.
Well, he was good in The Witcher.
He was fine in The Witcher.
I liked him.
He was fine in The Witcher playing a character that didn't have to talk or emote much.
No, that's a point. Although he did a sort of unemotional delivery that, in a way, had some emotion to it. Like, I just liked the way he said, fuck, when something frustrating happened.
Yes, yeah. I don't know if that kind of range is what James Bond needs, is what I will say. I think Henry Cavill has his strengths, and they are not in being the suave, cool spy.
I mean, he can do suave, because he's a very handsome man.
He's a very handsome man.
Although, how old is he now? He's got to be getting on a bit.
Right.
You know, he's almost too handsome for Bond. I think Bond's got to have a little bit of edge to him.
Ooh, maybe that's it. He's too pretty. He's just too pretty.
Yeah. You wouldn't want a Bond that was just, you know, square jaw and cheekbones.
No. You know what he is? He's Superman. He is a perfect Superman.
There you go. Yeah, that works. You don't want the same actor playing Superman playing James Bond. There you go.
Correct.
There's different subtleties at work.
Yeah. Oh no, Kustos. We've done something wrong. Let's see here. Kustos Delirii says, no, it was a humorous Dune reference. Oh, so Kustos before said the slow blade penetrates the shield.
I haven't
it was a humorous...
I haven't read stroke seen Dune.
Oh. It was a humorous reference as to playing football in the most impractical way possible to avoid injuries. It also probably drew inspiration from Chinese I Ching concept of gentle penetration. I know it sounds like what it sounds like, but it's a profound concept, actually.
Okay. Well,
thanks, Kustos.
Well, that joke officially died on the operating table.
Yeah, that was. That was a little like. Yeah, that might have been a little too heady.
Who was it who said dissecting a joke is like dissecting a frog? You might learn something, but it won't survive the process.
I don't know, but I like it. I liked it.
I remembered a joke the other day. I'm at the point now where I don't hear new jokes. I just remember jokes I've heard before.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
I was out walking the dog and I suddenly remembered a joke. There's like 3 nuns die and go to heaven, and one of them's the Mother Superior, and there's 2 just like novice nuns. And St. Peter at the gates of heaven says, "To prove you are good followers of Christ, you must each answer a trivia question." And it goes to the first nun. What was the name of the place that God created for the first 2 people to live? The first nun goes, Garden of Eden, obviously. And St. Peter goes, correct. Welcome to paradise. Go to the second nun. Goes, what were the names of the first 2 people God created to live in the Garden of Eden? And nun goes, Adam and Eve, of course. St. Peter goes, correct. Welcome to paradise. Go to the third nun and says, now you are the Mother Superior, so you will need to get a harder question. What was the first thing Eve said to Adam when she first saw him in the Garden of Eden? And the Mother Superior goes, oh, that is a hard one. And St. Peter goes, correct. Welcome to paradise.
Yay! I like it that it's both a religious and a boner joke. I think that's beautiful.
Oh, bugger, I fell.
Phew.
No,
somehow you made it.
Falling. Somehow Palpatine recovered from falling off the cliff.
That's great. Sir John Arbuckle, yeah, Henry Cavill's in those Enola Holmes movies as Sherlock Holmes, and you know what? He plays a small role in them, and he's fine. He doesn't deliver many lines. I think he's a fine actor. I think he's fine. I just don't think he's a good James Bond.
There you go.
He's fine. Adequate is how I would describe him as an actor. Adequate.
Okay, We've got 8 minutes to see if we get a second monster in this monster.
We need
game.
a second monster. Or else one of the entire tags of this game is false. Double the Fingers with a YouTube super chat says, Mr. Croshaw, your videos appear with the reliable inevitability of a beloved season. But after all, you always were a cunning linguist, etc. etc.
Yeah, it's a season that comes every week.
Yes.
Okay, egg. Yes, egg. We got an egg. What do we do with it? What do I do with the egg? Tell me.
Henry, we gotta hatch another thing. We gotta.
So I'll put the egg down and says, now come back in 2 sessions. Oh, for God's sake.
Damn it. Have you seen Patrick Gibbons' Bond yet? Speakeasy, I don't know what that is.
That's the dude who played him in 007 First Light. Oh,
okay. No, I haven't played it. I haven't seen it. I've actually the only thing I've heard about it is Yahtzee's review, which is it's like a gamble.
It's a gamble. It's a gacha game. I've got another beaky twat, and I got 2 frog thingies.
But one's a purple.
Oh shit!
It's a extraction shooter gacha game.
Oh, I was in so much in favor of it at first.
Ay.
Okay, so okay, yeah, fine, thank you.
Fine, thank you.
You're my new best friend.
You get to keep them all.
I have the exact same petting animation for every animal, it seems.
Oh, sure.
And you're a slightly more advanced one, aren't you? Yes, you are.
Okay. They're getting me back in. Really, as long as you can collect and pet animals. And then I'm sure there's also going to be a way that you can send an animal to the farm. like grind them up into animal points for your other animals that you like better. Grind them into feed.
This one gets an extra jump because they're so good.
Oh, nice.
Now I have to evolve my frog thing.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Hi, Professor Scientist.
You're doing great, Professor Scientist.
All right, let's see what you're all about. Okay. Do we want fire frog or cryo frog?
Oh, well. You don't have a cryo thing yet, so I say go. So I say diversify.
Well, yeah, that's always the attitude when I'm playing Persona or Pokemon. Try to get all the weaknesses down.
Yep. Let's see here. Pure Pyro with a highlighted message over on Twitch. What's the last book you've read, Yahtzee and Jack? Last book.
I read Unruly by David Mitchell, a comedic look at the kings and queens of England up to around the 17th century.
Oh, very fun.
A shotgun. I think I'll have that.
Yes. The last book I read quite a bit ago. It's been a while since I've actually read a book, even an audiobook. I have not had time. I've been too busy editing Adventures Now. Was Box Office Poison by Tim Robbie. A look at legendary film flops throughout the ages, including the silent era of film. Like movies that performed so badly they ruined careers.
Oh, well.
So... including the original, what's the Talk to the Animals one? Dr.
Dolittle.
The original Dr. Dolittle, in which it's one of my favorite lines in any book ever, in which production got stalled for 3 weeks because a giraffe stepped on its own penis.
They've got big ones.
Yes.
It's probably because of all the giraffes wanting to deep throat each other.
And the man who played Dr. Dolittle couldn't sing, so he insisted on speaking all of his song parts. It was an absolute disaster, but some phenomenal stories.
If I could talk to the animals,
yeah,
walk with the animals, and stick with me on this, grunt and squeak and squawk like the animals.
Yahtzee, you're doing a great impression. But yeah, Box Office Poison, really fun read.
So which specific hideous flop was it that killed Kevin Costner's career, do you think?
Probably The Postman, but honestly, even The Postman wasn't that bad. It was
films were
just
considered bad. They just flopped.
You know, Waterworld is up there because it cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
And then like that 1-2 punch, or actually it was the 3 punch of like Dances with Wolves, Waterworld, and The Postman, like all being super long, epic movies, and then just making less and less money each time.
Yeah.
So just Costner. So yeah, fascinating read if you're a film buff, and some really great stories. Highly recommend Box Office Poison.
I've been working on that book I threatened to write, where I just basically detailed the history of video games from my own perspective, a sort of semi-autobiographical work, where whenever I bring up one of the games that was special to me in life, I just go into absurd detail. At the moment, I'm writing a bit about the FMV period of 90s CD-ROM games, which is remembered by history as a bit of a dead end and a bit of a blip in the history of gaming.
Yeah.
What I'm noticing is that it's the curious trend in the history of video games that when there's new technology and creatives are left to fend for themselves without supervision or instruction, they tend to go straight for sex, violence, and Nazis.
We know what sells, Yachts.
I suppose. But yeah, the FMV period, they went straight for all that.
I think that's a fascinating idea. Fascinating reads. Do it. Fungus Finder with some bits. I keep asking y'all to put Sim Ant in the running, but no, apparently we don't review games that you can play in your browser. Sorry, Fungus Finder.
That was one of those, like, early Windows 3.1 games, wasn't it? Sim Ant.
Sure.
It probably plays a bit
Ant.
dry these days. Like playing Microsoft Access. Well, we officially unlocked a second monster and got the feeling for how that all works. So I'm calling it on this one.
Great.
Yeah.
Not the game I thought it was going to be.
Well, seemed fun. I might go back to it. But I have a feeling this is one of those games that's going to turn very grindy at some point.
Yes. And you can only hope that the animals you get are cute enough to make the grind worth it.
Yeah, it's going to be all about optimizing. Must optimize.
I have to optimize.
Or what the fuck am I doing?
If I'm not optimized, I don't get the cute creatures. I just want the cutest of the woodest creatures.
All right, moving on to our next game, which is something Marty just randomly threw out.
Yep.
It's called Arms of God. And it is Grimdark. It's
Yes.
Grimdark Bullet Heaven, apparently.
Oh.
You sound
You had me.
disappointed.
I fucking hate Bullet Heaven games. I think they're the worst. I think they are genuinely.
That is
It feels
that is a really fucked looking shotgun that guy's got. It looks like a barbecue lighter or something.
right. I like the style. I love a Grimdark, but I like Vampire Survivors. I think if we look at the math of it, it is a bad game. It is a game that you have very little control over what's happening. And there's very little you can do as a player to affect the gameplay.
Hold the phone. This game's got a manual aiming mode.
Now we're talking.
Although auto was selected by default.
Yeah.
Your weapons automatically target and fire nearby enemies, or you use your right stick or mouse to aim, like a twin stick shooter. The remaining 4 weapons on your back fire automatically when enemies are in range. Or you can do auto but cone, a sort of in-betweeny mode. Things automatically fire at whatever you point at.
Interesting.
Well,
Interesting.
Well, auto I think was the intended experience. I'm going to start with that.
If that's the default, 100%, that's the intended experience, yeah.
Wait, weapon cooldowns disabled or enabled? What? Surely a cooldown would be necessary.
Surely that would make the balance of the game worth it. So I would say enable. But if you can disable them just to like make easy mode, I guess.
Well, let's
Weird.
let's leave it with default settings and see what happens.
Yeah, agreed. The Purple Marauder with a YouTube super chat saying the full phrase, which is explaining a joke is like dissecting a frog. Nobody laughs and the frog dies.
Yes, that was the phrase I was after there.
Is the full phrase. Thank you, Purple Marauder. Incarnadine with a highlighted message. That highlighted message is penis jokes for the win. Absolutely.
This game seems very quiet. Is anyone else thinking that? Oh, there's your problem. The window wasn't selected. I don't know why it was letting me select things, but we fixed it. Thanks for being there for us when we did that.
You did it, Yahtzee. Bedinsis says Adam responded, "Madam, I'm Adam," since he was a fan of palindromes. Madam, I'm Adam.
Yes.
And Mop Man over on Twitch says, Jack, have you watched Man from U.N.C.L.E.? I liked Cavill in that. I have not seen that. I haven't seen that, and I haven't seen the Mission Impossible he's in. So I'm not a Cavill expert. I'm not a cavalcade. I'm a Cavill enthusiast.
Okay, I'm starting with the default character with the default weapon. Oh, Christ. We've got some screaming metal music.
Hell yeah. Grimdark metal. We're on it.
And it's Vampire Survivors. Slash, and slash again.
I just don't. I don't understand why people like these. I do not get it.
It's for people who just want to focus on movement, I guess.
I guess.
Yay.
I guess. I'm not here to yuck anyone's yum, but it's just not a genre for me, so I don't understand, and that's okay. Sir John Arbuckle with a bit border says, "Is the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen good schlock? I can't remember if you folks watched it for a Phoenix movie night. I also can't remember. I don't think we did watch that for a Phoenix tier movie night. I've only seen it once, maybe twice, and it's definitely schlock. I remember it being pretty bad, though, pretty herky jerky.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But then I was a fan of the comic.
Yeah, that was just part of that time in movies in which they were grabbing any comic off the shelf and desperately, like, mashing a movie together based on it.
I'm sorry, what am I doing here? I keep pressing A and it makes a padlock appear. And I... Hang on.
Oh, I have no idea. Prayers, Crux, Templar, Crusades.
Okay, yeah, I've locked them all. Well, now what? Okay. This is weird.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's see here. Multi Ngave. Thanks for the YouTube super chat. Says a new restaurant just opened close to me, and the owner is called Mikhail Stoklasa. Is RLM on the wanted list or something? Anything's possible.
Mikhail
Stoklasa. And Kingdom Commoner over on YouTube says sex, violence, and Nazis actually sounds like a good name for a book.
Yeah, I don't think I'll go with that.
No.
I was thinking something more along the lines of On Gaming, in reference to Stephen King's On Writing, of course. Or is that a little bit trying to hit above my weight?
That's a bit pretentious, yeah.
Yeah.
I think, like, you could be like On Gaming and dick jokes, like something along
I don't want to alienate audiences.
Fair. Fair. Have you figured out this whole unlocking thing yet?
No, I haven't, but apparently to actually buy the thing, you select the thing underneath the thing and not the lock, is what I figured out.
Oh. Then what's the lock for?
I don't know. Maybe it's to, like, keep it there and say, I won't buy this now, but I want to buy it later.
Oh, that could be. That's fun. Actually, test it out. And see if you can lock one down and be like, ooh, I want this one later.
Ooh, I want this one later.
Nice. All right, now we can test it out. Mopman says, Jack, don't forget Costner's Wyatt Earp film, runtime over 190 minutes, box office less than the budget alone. Love to see it. Love to see it. Bedin says, yes, A Bullet Heaven is a Vampire Survivors like, which is to say that like a Bullet Hell game, you are dodging a lot of projectiles. In a Bullet Heaven game, you are extruding a lot of projectiles.
I'm not sure extruding is the word we want.
That's the word I went with.
I mean, that's it, like implying the projectiles are all attached to our body and they're like poking out of our skin.
Well, you are producing the projectiles, and the enemies come at you in waves like this.
How do you feel about radiating?
Ooh, radiating projectiles. I love them. I absolutely love that. So it's a little bit like the inverse of a bullet hell. You are the bullet hell.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Upgrades. Press to come up into an upgrade. I really don't like this interface.
Kevin, thanks for that recommendation. Fiasco by James Robert Parrish, exactly like Box Office Poison, and equally good. I will open up a tab and get that open. Thanks for the recommendation, Kevin. Fagukak Giliu says we have Warhammer 40 at home as far as the style of this game is concerned.
Right.
Sure, a little grimdark.
Solo developer, apparently.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Well, now I'm suspicious. You didn't use AI for any of this art, did you?
Wait a minute. Solo develop. Well, it is a Vampire Survivors like, so it's very possible they have been working on it for a few years. And I'm sure a lot of these enemies are like easy to purchase assets on like the Unity marketplace.
Yes, it's always the way.
Yes. Where Kevin Wolf, thanks for the YouTube super chat, says, speaking of Henry Cavill and James Bond, have you seen The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare?
No, though I know of it.
That is it's basically Guy Ritchie's attempt to make Inglourious Bastards,
Right.
and man, is it not as good.
Okay.
All-star cast, great premise of just like British soldiers who were, British outcast soldiers. They play by their own rules, and they were tasked to kill Nazis. Hell yeah.
That's exactly the same premise as Inglourious Bastards.
Yes. But these ones were British soldiers, and this movie was boring as shit.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure what that says about British people.
Yeah. It just didn't have that. It just didn't have that edge for me. If you liked it, good for you. It's important to find things that you like in life. Absolutely. Sir John Arbuckle with a bit border. To continue a conversation from a previous stream, does Yahtzee have any fondness for David Hasselhoff? Knight Rider? Baywatch?
No, not really. I mean, even when he was on our screens, I just thought he was kind of a twat.
Yeah. I mean, rumor is that he was and continues to be pretty difficult to work with.
I have heard that. Bit of an ego. As,
Bit of an ego.
Hollywood tends to foster.
Yep. And then especially as he's moving on later in his career, he had a successful TV show, but then he moves on to Baywatch, in which he insists that he is the star of Baywatch, and he is the reason why people are watching Baywatch.
No, he was third billing under Pamela Anderson's left breast and Pamela Anderson's right breast.
I mean, Pamela Anderson, we can, she didn't show up until later in production for Baywatch. Just anyone's left and right breast.
Okay. The concept of left breasts and the concept of right breasts. He was third billing under that.
Correct. All Baywatch was a delightful premise to get bikinis on your screen, and you didn't have to feel bad watching it because it's a show. No, it's a show. It's just a show. I'm watching a show about lifeguards. Sure, there's going to be bikinis there, Mom.
Yeah.
Of course, they're on a beach.
And I read Playboy with the articles.
Right? I just want to know these jokes. I read Playboys for the jokes in the back. That's all, Mom.
I had a copy of Playboy when I was a teenager. They really were kind of in denial about being a porn mag. There was a lot of shit in there, like interesting information for the modern gentleman. And articles about the Vietnam War and things. I was like,
Oh,
yeah, okay, back to the tits, please, Mr. Hefner.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with a little cloak and dagger, with a little like, no, we're not just porn, but also, oh, we got porn.
Yes, there's porn and there's porn with deniability.
Yeah, exactly. I don't mind the game, the cat and the mouse of it all. I say have fun with it. Mopman says, it says there is an AI disclaimer on the Steam page. Says AI was used for some icons and for localization.
Oh.
Some icons and localization.
See, I'm kind of tempted to use Google Translate to create foreign language versions of my games. Because it's so easy these days. And it's actually surprisingly accurate.
It's surprisingly accurate, though. Like there is a difference between just like translation and localization.
Right.
Because there's so much context within what the translation means, right?
I'm just running around in circles. There we go.
Yeah, he's just bullet heaven.
I've always thought it would be a quite fun job to be like a localizer for foreign games. Not necessarily a translator. Someone whose job was to rewrite all the jokes to make more sense in English.
Yes. Yeah, I think that would be interesting. You know, the famous example that I see pop up a lot is in Inside Out.
Yeah.
In America, it was broccoli on pizza was the worst ever. But for Japan, it was green peppers on pizza. That is the things that kids hate.
Okay.
So, simple stuff like that. Oh, sure. But, like in order to make the same joke effective across borders, you need a localizer, not just a translator.
Upgrades, I guess.
So many upgrades. Also icons. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, looks like we have a Starstruck Vagabond question. LOTR fan. Do you know if a patch to fix PS5 Starstruck Vagabond issue is being worked on? Too many objects on my ship cause stuttering and crashes.
Yes, I do know if a patch is being worked on. And the answer is yes. Our porting team are aware of the issues and are working on it this week. Hopefully fix that one nasty crash that comes if you get this one specific achievement. Looks like the code was just wired up wrong there. Should be a quick fix. Hopefully we'll get that uploaded sometime this week or next.
Good.
Doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. This game is kind of boring me.
This is the problem. Like, if we're going to zoom out a little bit with bullet heaven games, the point of these games, or the selling point that I've heard of these games, is they're great podcast games. They're great games to zone out to. You can listen to a podcast and whatnot, but that means they are intentionally designing games to be boring.
See, I don't really get that because all the upgrading shit in the menus sort of seems to be demanding my attention. It's like, how am I supposed to focus on my podcast and choose one of 4 upgrades with vastly different numbers?
Oh, so maybe this is the spork of bullet heaven games. They just don't quite got it right. Let's see here. Kustos says, I'm turning this into a trilogy, everyone, but to be fair to myself, I miscalculated the message reading delay. The I Ching part was just added information. Knowing the moment was past already is all.
I got a Chivo. For killing 1,000 enemies.
Already?
I know. Ooh. And I just got another one for completing the path of the crux, whatever the fuck that means.
Oh, man. Absolutely insane. But hey, you're getting achievements. That's all that matters. Hi.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing about Vampire Survivors is that you level up, the game pauses for a second and says, pick one of these. I go, that one. Right, back in the action. Bam. But this feels very stop and start.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I got a podcast to listen to. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Slay the Spire for podcasting. I think there's a lot in a lot of games that's for podcasting, but I don't know. To me, if it's time to play a game, that's what I want to focus on. I want to sit down and play the game. That's the one of the several old man rants that I will go on today. Don't
Fair
worry.
enough. Tell you what, why don't we turn off auto-aiming and see if that helps?
Ooh, okay.
It'll excite the game up a bit. Aha. Now I manually swing my sword. It's not really helping.
Oh, well, maybe this is also if you have to turn down cooldowns.
Okay, again.
So you can like manually swing your sword as often as possible.
Okay. It turns out that turning on cooldowns just means that it turns on the little icon underneath you, showing you how long the cooldown takes.
Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Well then, never mind.
Yeah, this isn't working for me. This is just the same, but now I'm having to mash attack. Alright, hang on. You know what? Let's try auto-win cone. Killed specifically these guys.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Now you're engaging. Kill specifically these guys. Beninsis is talking about some localization, some translation stuff. I know that the Sonic movie calls Robotnik a man with a Civil War era mustache, which the Swedish translation changed into a 19th century mustache.
I think one of the best localizations I've seen is the Asterix comics. You ever read the Asterix comics?
No.
They're originally French, but if you read through them, it's just packed with wordplay and puns, like every page. And it must have been quite an extraordinary job to have to come up with an English pun for every French one.
Yes, that would be very interesting, and try to make it make sense within the context of the of kind of the imagery.
Yeah.
So many pun names in Asterisk. The other day, for the first time ever, I watched Cats. I don't know if you've ever seen.
Why on earth would you do such a thing to yourself?
I was curious. I was very curious. Like I'd never seen the musical, like the stage version of the musical, and I was scheduled to do kind of like a special introduction and talk back about Cats when it was released, because it had this air of being so bad it's good, and so my local theater like contacted me and was like, hey, do you want to do like an introduction and a talk back after Cats? I was like, hell yeah, that sounds amazing. But then COVID happened.
Oh dear.
And so then I never got around to watching it. And last night,
so a talk back, is that so you just come on afterwards and look to the audience and say, now what the fuck was that all about?
I mean, basically, yeah, it was basically like, as you're watching it, think of a few things to say, think of a few humorous things, that sort of stuff.
So
but I watched it last night.
So it's like live YouTube reactions.
It's basically, yeah. Basically. And like it's crazy. It's crazy and it's bad. Crazy and a bad movie, but I don't know how much of it is bad because of the movie and how much of it is bad because the original musical is so bonkers. Because man, it's just a bonkers story.
No, I'm assured that fans of the musical hate the film just as much. Because the musical,
I think the musical is bad.
The thing with the musical is you can enjoy it if you let it take you. Is what I've heard. It's like, okay, we've just got to internalize the fact that these are people wearing really stupid cat outfits, singing about how great it is to be a cat. And if you can just get past that little mental stumbling block, you can actually have a bit of fun with it. I mean, there's some catchy songs.
Sure, maybe it's nuts.
I was always fond of the song. I was always fond of McCavity as a song before I knew it was part of a musical. McCavity, etc.
Taylor Swift sings that in the movie.
Oh God.
Yeah. The Taylor Swift.
Yep.
So.
Yep. That certainly is a famous person that I care about.
It was just remarkable to me, the amount of silly names within Cats. You know, Mr. Mistopheles, Rum Tum Tugger.
I mean, Mr. Mistopheles is a good name. It flows well.
It's also very silly.
Yeah, but it's a silly play. You know, people like silly things. Let people like silly things. I can't
fair.
believe I'm going to bat for Cats. I mean,
you're going to bat, but like what's another one is let's see here, Carbuckety.
What? I don't know that one.
Carbuckety.
I mean, for reference, I've never seen Cats, but
sure.
I'll go to bat for musicals. I've seen Les Miserables live. I've seen Hamilton live. When it came to San Francisco, I saw Miss Saigon when I was a kid. My parents just dragged me there. I had no idea why. I was entirely lost on me.
How do you feel about Rumpled Teaser?
See, that's just Rumpelstiltskin, isn't it? That's just a fairy tale name. It was very silly. It was a bad movie. Like, don't get me wrong. This was a bad movie, and the way that it was shot and edited made the songs and the dance numbers very disjointed. Yeah, I think that's sort of the problem with a lot of musical movies. Like Les Miserables doesn't really work as a movie either. Because, you know, everyone's being filmic rather than the way you're supposed to be on like a stage musical. Like
Sure.
Like, when you're doing a film, you don't emote the same way you emote while doing a stage musical. Like, you don't actually physically cry like Anne Hathaway does in Les Miserables.
Yeah.
Because you can't cry and sing. It just sounds horrible. Memories.
Yeah, memories. Not great in the movie.
You just got to emote in the sort of faraway look in the eye, thump in your chest sort of sense.
Yes. The old, what's it called? The old park and bark.
Oh.
You plant your feet. Oh no, you died.
Oh well.
Wow.
I
lost.
I think I did rather well. Stroke rather badly. I really can't tell. But did I unlock anything doing all that?
Ooh, yeah. What's the meta progression of this?
Well, I haven't unlocked any. Seems I haven't unlocked any more acts.
Oh.
I guess I'll just go back to that one.
All right, then.
No new characters and no new weapons.
Wow. Boo. Give me more shit to do.
But I can choose any of the weapons that randomly show up as my starting weapon, it seems.
Oh, okay. I guess that's kind of nice. Kustos with a highlighted message says, "Don't get me started on the Simpsons localization in my country. It was a whole thing." I believe it. Swedish Scrub says, "How is the music in this game?"
It's like Doom 2016 music. Go away, tutorial.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice.
It's not going away. We're trapped together with the tutorial. Seriously, what? Go away. Why won't you go away?
Right? Did you click off of the window again?
Hang on. Oh.
Okay.
Just select quit and it just quit straight out of the game.
Nah.
Alright, let's try that again. Back in a sec.
All right. Let's see here. Foos Row Duke says, suspend your disbelief, Jack. I refuse. I goddamn refuse to suspend my disbelief. The cat. Here's like, I think the elephant in the room with the Cats the movie is the cats look really bad. Like the human faces, the cat bodies, the way everyone is moving, it just looks very bad.
Yeah, they don't look like that on the stage play though. They look
right.
They got like these crazy cat costumes, but it feels more like something you'd see in Cirque du Soleil or like
yeah.
They're like clowns, like watching clowns. You like clowns?
I do like. Well, and that's what I'm saying. I think like the movie, like this was purely this was a fault of the director, who was like, oh, I have this vision. We can CG these cat outfits on people bodies, and I bet they learned their lesson real quick that this does not work. Because man, oh man, it did not work. It looked bad. It just looked bad.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, this time the tutorial went away. Thank you.
Keeper Days says, I think Fiddler on the Roof did a good job of transitioning to film.
Actually, I'm just going to turn auto attack back on so I can stop having to think. La 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 la. Run around in circles. Do go on, sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. Jam on Toast with a super chat over on YouTube says, after Cats came out, Memories became big in auditions, but often it would...
Memories always been big, hasn't it? It's like a popular belter.
Often it would around like the person was singing. Oh, it would sound. That's what that word is. But often it would sound like the person was singing Memories all along in the moonlight.
Right. Especially if they're from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Memories. Memories. All alone in the moonlight.
Moonlight.
Yeah.
Nar. Yeah, sure. Sir John Arbuckle with a bit border says, since Jack and Casey never stream together, I must ask Jack's opinion on Taylor Swift and Beyonce. Casey feels very strongly about their rivalry. Y'all, why are we concerned about two billionaires fighting?
Well, because one of them might die, and then there'll be 50% less billionaires in the world.
Listen, I like both of their music. I'm a fan of girly pop. I'm a fan of like kind of pop music in general. Beyonce with Lemonade made one of the greatest albums ever. But like, I don't give a fuck if they hate each other or not. Like, I also don't necessarily give a fuck about them as people. Like, Taylor Swift was born to a millionaire who bought a record studio, who she then started putting out country records. Taylor Swift is an incredibly smart businesswoman in which she knew that female pop was saturated at the time. So instead of being another female pop artist, she came out as a country artist and then slowly through the years transitioned into a standard pop artist, having established a fan base in country, which is incredibly smart business, but also incredibly cold and calculating.
Suppose. Do you have an opinion on K-pop Demon Hunters?
Yeah, it's very good.
Still haven't seen it.
Not even with the kids?
No, they've never seen it either. They just heard the songs.
Yeah, they're going to love it. They're going to love seeing the songs. The songs are so good.
My eldest is very, very sensitive. She hates scary things on TV.
Oh, sure. Okay.
She won't even watch My Little Pony because there was a villain character on it once. At the moment, they're still hooked on Super Kitties. They went off Paw Patrol because someone at school said Paw Patrol was for babies.
Yes. Yes. Paw Patrol was for babies. Yes, I turned Beyonce into a queen in Adventures. I like I like them both as pop stars. I like their music. That's it. I don't want to know about what they had for lunch or about who they're dating or about if they're like who they're gossiping with. I do not care about them. We should not care about these people this much.
Well, we're past the age that pop culture stops being aimed at us, I suppose.
That's fair. That's fair. But I never got into that side of things for pop. I never got into like the gossip columns for the pop culture. And you know, ooh, this person is married to this person and now they're not married anymore. Ooh, this person started dating this person. I was like, I just want to watch your movie, friends.
I hate divorce stories. I like stories of people who get married and stay together for the rest of their lives and are perfectly happy the whole time.
Yes.
That's a more comforting story. And there's very few of those in the world of celebrity.
That's very true.
Although there are some, and it's always gratifying.
That's true. What is it, Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell? They're still together?
Yeah, something like that.
We'll take it. We'll take it. Also, they're billionaires. They are billionaires. Fuck them. Fuck them.
Unless they're Dolly Parton. Don't fuck her. She's nice.
Listen, Dolly Parton is not a... I don't believe Dolly Parton is a billionaire because she gives away most of her money to charitable organizations.
Well, she probably doesn't have $1 billion in liquid cash, but she's probably worth $1 billion.
She might be. I do wonder.
But that's always a hard thing to calculate. You have to factor in like future earnings and shit.
Exactly. Dolly Parton will get a pass. Gets a pass. She's the only one. She's the only billionaire who gets a pass.
Why is it so hard just to not be a fuckface if you're a rich, famous person?
Right?
You keep hearing these stories about famous YouTubers like sexually assaulting people. Am I thinking, bitch, I've been a famous YouTuber for ages. I've never once sexually assaulted someone. I mean, it would never occur to me to do so.
Right? And also, you're a rich YouTuber. You can probably get it. Like, what? It seems like you're doing extra work out here.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I could never understand people who cheat on their spouses because I have enough trouble keeping one person happy.
Allegedly, yeah. Allegedly, these rich YouTubers do. We didn't mention anyone by specific. It's all right.
No.
That's all right. Yeah, listen, it's all right that we don't understand. But hey, that's on them.
Well, that's probably what gives us the staying power, you know? That we don't have the edge, but we're consistent and we'll stick around a lot longer than someone who burns out quickly.
Exactly. We're blue collar YouTube over here. We're just putting in the work. Here in the content mines,
we're post fad. Like I was famous for a while, and I was sort of a trend and a fad. That's over, but now there won't be a huge controversy every time I say something mildly offensive to someone.
Which you do just constantly, absolutely constantly. You guys are nerds that keep your hands on your controllers? Right, yes. Exactly. Yeah. Yes, we keep our hands on our controllers.
And not where they're not wanted.
Exactly. Consent seems like a real easy thing to get, y'all.
People get egos. There have enough people around them saying, you're great, you're great, you're great. Eventually something happens to your brain.
Does it? cause and effect, right? Does it happen to your brain, or was it already in your brain in the first place?
Well, maybe there's a potential in all of us to become that sort of person. And it's... Who was it who said, if you really want to test a man, give him power?
Yeah.
Only the greatest among us can be given a massive wealth and power and not become a worse person out of it. Dolly Parton, that's like it. That's the only one.
That's it.
And who's that guy who was a billionaire but then resolved to die poor, gave away his entire fortune by the time he died of old age, and went out of his way to make sure nobody found out the money came from him. So he didn't get like any like PR boost from it.
Yeah. I like it.
Someone will know who that was.
Right. The Brits love these stories. Everyone loves these stories. Ooh, Azernith says, power doesn't corrupt, power reveals. That's a nice, succinct way to put that.
That is a good one, yes.
Azernith, yeah. Right. I guess all we're saying is let's all just take a moment and appreciate each other and be kind to those around us while we play this devastatingly boring game.
maybe you need to be hearing the music.
Because I'm not hearing the music, I am so tuned out.
No, that's fair enough, because, same, kind of. Oh, look, a thing to press Y on. Phew.
Right.
I successfully pressed Y on the thing. Back in action.
Yeah, okay, I think for next week's Yahtzee tries, we might have to put, like, a no bullet heaven.
Well, you'd hate to impose policies like that, because you never know when someone's going to come up with some grand innovation that turns the genre on its head.
Fair. Let's see here. Over on YouTube says, Jack, hope you show up on Yahtzee Tries more often. I can. Usually Wednesdays are a big editing day for me. We have a lot of meetings on Monday. Usually I have some streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Wednesdays and Fridays are usually my kind of full editing days where I get my videos done. So, but soon enough, I'll be done editing season 5, and I'll have a little more time where I can take these couple of hours. I would love it.
Yes. I'd also noticed that we never see KC on here anymore. I think he's been on like once.
Yeah.
His schedule does not permit.
Sometimes it's just and as you know with kids, like sometimes like oh shit, I gotta be here to pick up a kid there and do that with there, and
Casey has kids and a second job.
Yes, exactly. Insanity. Absolutely insanity. Sir John Arbuckle says, if Yahtzee and Jack were to compete in a bingo, what game would it be?
Oh, like what we're doing with Stardew Valley?
Yes, like Stardew Valley or what we did with Breath of the Wild. What's a game that you think you would do well in a bingo?
Probably Dark Souls 1.
Okay.
I mean, that's kind of the obvious.
Right.
Also, well, that's the one that we'd probably share.
Yeah.
That's the one we'd both be competitive on. I could probably do all right on shit like Half-Life, Silent Hill 2, Portal, all my faves.
Ooh. I could do a Portal. I think a Portal 2, I could probably hold my own. I think you might have the edge in those, but I could see that. That would be a weird bingo because, like, what is there? You know, there's not a lot of play.
Yeah, it's linear. Yeah. I think it would probably have to be Dark Souls then.
Sure.
So much to go, so many places to do.
Yes.
I meant that the other way around. I meant to say so much to do, so many places to go. But, you know, the mind makes its own rules.
Kelly Engineering says Chuck Feeney is the guy who donated $8 billion before he died. He founded/co-founded Duty Free Shopping.
Random.
Chuck Feeney.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Good on you, Chuck Feeney.
There you go.
I don't know how much duty-free shopping improved the world, but
tax. I think it was that like people can buy shit slightly cheaper if they buy it at the airport.
yes, and I think we can all agree that's basically a positive thing.
Yeah, so not the greatest. He didn't cure cancer or anything, but he did give away $8 billion. So we're gonna say, Chuck Feeney, you get a friend of the show, Chuck Feeney.
I mean, he didn't cure cancer. He might have funded the curing of cancer.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
For whatever that's worth.
Ambient. You would not want to watch a video series that is a day in the life of Jack Packard. Most of it would be this. It's just me sitting in front of my computer clicking buttons.
Yeah, same, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then it's putting the kids to bed. And then vegging out on the couch for the rest of the evening.
Right?
Oh, I walk the dog. You could come with me when I walk the dog.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Though he doesn't like to walk very far, for he has such little legs. He'll do a poo on the corner and then want to go straight back home and lie down under a blanket again.
By the way, Cookie does the same thing. She hates walks. It's very upsetting. She just hates them. She goes outside, does her business as quickly as possible, and then wants to go right back in the house.
I might appreciate a longer walk now and again.
Right?
It's good thinking time.
Yeah. No, most of my life is in this very room because this is where I edit my videos and I spend most of my time editing. This is where I play a lot of my games, or else I'm on the couch playing games, but it would be incredibly boring most of the time. If it was just a regular day in the life, every once in a while I get to do fun stuff like play with my buzzers. So, you're welcome for saving you from that. Let's see here.
I was in the Whole Foods the other day, and one of the bags I brought was my Nintendo Switch tote bag that I got at GDC.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude behind me in the queue said, "Hey, did you get that as GDC swag or something?" And I said, "Certainly did." And that was the most interesting thing that had happened to me in weeks.
Right. Take it. I'll take it. Let's see here. The Purple Marauder. I don't know if I'm I don't know if I'm the expert to ask on this one, Purple Marauder. But okay. It says, Jack, how should I cope with having had too much to drink in the weekend? The kind where 5 hours disappeared. I have always thought I had control.
Well, sometimes I wish I had less self-control. I kind of missed the evenings in my 20s when I just get completely stinker.
I mean, it is a release. It's 100% a release. It's a way to turn off that brain.
I got to be responsible and dependable.
Right. Responsible and dependable. One, as you get older, it can get harder and harder to kind of, you have different reactions to that. I'm not an expert. Just because I am an alcoholic does not mean I am an expert on it. If you think you're drinking too much, slow down. And if you are having trouble slowing down, that could be an issue. That if you cannot, if you tell yourself I'm not going to drink, then you start drinking, and brother, you might got a problem.
You've reminded me of an old Mitchell and Webb sketch they had on their radio show where it was someone talking to a counselor, and the counselor listens to their story and goes, have you tried not taking heroin?
Right.
Really seems like that's the root of the whole issue here.
Right. And if you have thought to yourself, "Ooh, I shouldn't do heroin," but then you are kind of compelled to do heroin, then you got yourself a problem. Just put that out there, Purple Marauder. I don't know if this was a genuine question or just kind of a poking, joking, but that's what we got. That's what we got.
Excuse me.
You are excused. A fungus finder with some bits says same question, but with coffee. Black coffee is generally considered to be healthy for you as long as you only have three to 4 cups a day.
Yeah, it's like, well, I just have like 1 cup in the morning, and it's like, it's great. It's like 0 calories.
Yep.
Oh, but it still feels like a breakfast, or at least you can convince yourself it does.
It's if you don't put cream and sugar in it, it's very low. It's 0 calories. There are plenty of studies that show a moderate amount of coffee is good for the system.
How do you make coffee? I've got a pour over system at the moment.
Ooh, I like a pour over. I'll tell you, during the winter I just have just a normal pot of coffee, like a coffee maker.
Right.
And it makes good enough coffee. During the summer months, I do switch over to iced coffee. And while you can make cold brew coffee relatively easily, I just buy the jugs of cold brew and put it over ice in the morning.
Yeah, I got a Kalita wave thing. It's like a glass tapering thing you put on top of a cup. You put a coffee filter in the cup. You put coffee grounds in the coffee filter, and then you just pour hot water directly over it.
Beautiful.
And I've thought in the past, do we really need the container thing? I mean, I feel like I could just do this with a sieve.
The container thing is probably just makes it a little easier, a little nicer, right?
I guess.
Fits over your cup real nice.
But it feels like the coffee filter and the beans are doing all the work here.
Of course. That is just a vessel for the beans and the filter. But yeah, no, I have a cheap-ass coffee maker for the winter, and it works great. And I just buy jugs of whatever cold brew I can get my hands on. Sometimes at the grocery store, there's an incredibly nice coffee store very near me, a coffee shop near me, roast their own beans kind of coffee place, and they sell big carafes of their cold brew, so I will splurge every once in a while for their cold brew, which is glorious. So yeah, I'm relatively simple. Relatively cheap. Coffee is life.
I haven't been really following it, but apparently we're on Crusade 12 of 15. So,
ooh. Okay, so theoretically we have to finish all 15 before we can get to Act 2?
Apparently. I mean, that's pretty standard Vampire Survivors sort of progression, I'd say.
Great. I remain maidenless and microwaveless. Sir John Arbuckle, just microwaveless now.
Oh ho ho. Gossip. I see. It's the microwaveless thing that confuses me. I don't think I could get by without one.
Yeah, it's pretty darn easy.
But what if you need to reheat yesterday's dinner?
Usually I put it in a skillet,
but then it gets all burned and dried out.
No, you add some water to steam it, put the lid on it for a little bit. It heats up everything real damn nice.
But then you have to get the skillet out, and the microwave is right there.
Correct. It does mean more dishes. That is a downside. That is a genuine downside. Yeah, you do more dishes. It takes a little bit longer to reheat your leftovers. Popcorn was a thing for a while, but they still do make Jiffy Pop.
Yeah,
but you can't find it at the store.
Right.
So you have to order Jiffy Pop like through Amazon or something. And because of general shrinkflation, the handle for holding the Jiffy Pop is so short. I actually have a burn on my finger from the last time I made Jiffy Pop. So I need like a handle extender for my Jiffy Pop. But I prefer the skillet for leftovers. Oven is great for leftovers. You just don't need it. I see Nick in the chat. Trying to get me to Nick. You can buy me a microwave anytime you want. You can buy me a microwave.
Can you make content out of it?
My next Patreon exclusive video is going to be installing my microwave.
And then exploding something in it.
Right. Keeper days, yeah. Frozen burritos take like 20 to 30 minutes in the oven or 2 minutes in the microwave. A hot take: a frozen burrito in the microwave is super gross. Those are not good at all.
I think a frozen burrito under any circumstances is gross.
Even in the oven, they are not the best. It would probably be significantly easier just to heat up some tortillas, put some fried beans and beef in a skillet, and make a burrito.
Well, probably not.
You know, make some of those, have them in the fridge all week, heat them up, reheat them pretty darn easily. But listen, or I just don't make that because I usually don't. I make other stuff. Because that's the other thing is I make my own food, so I know what I need to make to reheat. Well, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, for those who don't know, Jiffy Pop is like it looks like a tiny disposable skillet that you put on the stovetop that has all the popcorn kernels and butter in it, and then it pops like as if it's over a fire. And it's a great way to make popcorn.
It's like a disposable skillet. It can't be terribly economical for the company.
I don't know. They no longer sell them in any grocery stores, is what I will say. So I can only order them online, which is terrible.
I'm just going to skip through upgrades now and just see if we can just go straight through to the last crusade. Oh, the last crusade. There you go.
Oh.
Oh, the border of this arena has certainly not gotten much more interesting since the last time I saw it.
Yeah, I could get an air popcorn maker, but that's another gadget. I have a relatively small kitchen, is the other thing. About a microwave in general, which is like I don't have a lot of space in my kitchen.
I've been in it.
Oh yeah, Yahtzee's been in my kitchen. There's not a lot of room for stuff in there.
There certainly ain't.
Yeah. Tiny house.
See, my kitchen's not that big either, and it's annoying because I home bake. I don't feel like I've got enough counter space.
Right. Yep. So every gadget you have in your kitchen needs a place to go. Can't get me a popcorn popper. Let's see here. Sir John Arbuckle says, if there's no Poppenheimer for your Oppenheimer, what's your next go-to treat while watching a movie at home? Oh man, yeah, I love popcorn in a movie. Real talk, if we're gonna get real about it, usually when I watch a movie at home, I'm not eating snacks. I'm just watching a movie. Did you die?
No, survived again.
Nice.
And this will be 15 or 15. A demon stands before the entrance, guardian of the ritual the abbey began. Its body burns with the same power that can see in Blackwater. To enter the cathedral and confront the truth, I must destroy it.
Oh!
Blessing, blessing, blessing. Upgrade, upgrade,
blessing.
upgrade. Yeah, sure, okay. Let's kill this fuck.
Boss fight?
Yes! With minions.
Of course.
Oh, he's a spidery lad.
Weird. It seems weird that this can't, like, you know, usually the boss fights like in these games will just pop up kind of naturally, right? Like at the end of the gauntlet.
Yeah. This is what this guy's just here though. He's like, hey, why waste time? Let's hang out.
I'm the Doom Herald. Yeah.
Well, I guess I optimized pretty well because my health bar doesn't seem to be going down much at all.
Yeah. So do you have like any like killing gives you health back kind of thing?
Yeah, I picked up a couple of those.
Oh, nice. Yeah, those are always great. Yeah, and you seem to be able to stay well ahead of the boss.
Hoocha, hoocha, hoocha.
Which is like, to me, like that's the weird thing about these games, which is just like, yeah, you chose the right randomly selected things. And I like you're moving around at least in this one. You're dodging and weaving, but
Just keeping one step ahead. Oh, he got 2 hits in there. Better be careful.
Whoa.
Oh, back to maximum health. Never mind. Crisis over.
Crisis over. Great. Great.
Hey, wait. What happens if I don't get his health down before the timer runs out?
Oh my god. I didn't even notice the timer. Do you have ultimate moves?
Nope.
Okay.
Everything I can do about this, I am currently doing.
Oh, then you will not win if that's the case.
Oh, I think he died anyway.
Oh.
Well, why waste time? Hey,
That's lame.
You win. I guess he had a heart condition.
That's good.
You survived long enough for it to do him in.
Oh, fuck that. That's lame. I hate that. Either have the timer or the health bar, not both.
Okay.
Come on. Come on.
Right, can I leave the game now? Yes, I can.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Well, that was Arms of God.
Oh boy.
That certainly was another Bullet Heaven game.
Great, we did it.
Right then. Well, thanks for watching Yahtzee Tries. Don't forget the compilation video will be out on Sunday where I write up my thoughts on the games I've been streaming this week and last. So watch out for that.
Yes.
Don't forget to watch today's Fully Ramblematic, which was on the subject of 007 First Light, the new James Bond game by IO Interactive. Spoiler alert, I thought it was okay.
Great.
Surprisingly okay, perhaps.
Yeah.
And
That's great.
Jack, why don't you pitch what's coming out on Saturday?
Sure. Saturday is episode 3 of Adventure Is Nigh. One of my absolute favorite parts to write about the season. Here's a quick little spoiler alert. I send the players through an old school puzzle filled dungeon.
Imagine that. It still happens every now and again.
And it is so much fun for me, the dungeon master, not so much for the players, but that's okay. Tomorrow I'll be back with Jess Hoops and Marty actually streaming Fallout 3, 12 to 2 Central Time. And then Saturday, New Adventure Is Nigh.
All righty.
Yeah.
Till I see you next time, I guess I'll just say cheery bye. Remember to like, subscribe, and subscribe to the Patreon. And why not consider buying some merch as well?
All the things. Give us all your money.
We've got Blu-rays. People seem to like those. Christ knows why, but they do.
Because YouTube might not be around tomorrow.
Oh, that's the thought. Yeah.
You never know. Yeah.
Buy a Blu-ray, survivalists. All right, we're going.
You'll need entertainment in the bunker.
Yeah.
Bye.